Good morning, Busy Bees. It is Monday, March 23rd, 2026. Here's your morning news rundown in under 5 minutes. Iran launched missile strikes targeting areas near Israel's nuclear research facility in Dimona, raising global concerns, obviously, over nuclear fallout. The strikes hit Dimona and nearby Iraq, injuring more than 100 people and damaging residential areas in that region. Reports also indicated, last week, U.S. stealth aircraft has been down. Now, these aircrafts are worth hundreds of millions of dollars and are supposed to be untrackable. But guess what? They are trackable. I think anything flying is trackable. And I think that no, when I say we, that's not we, but the United States has underestimated Iran's capabilities. Iranian infrastructure sites continue to be targeted by Israel and the United States, further damaging key facilities across that country. In response, Iran has launched long-range missiles, signaling an expansion in both capability and reach in Europe. President Trump warned that Iran could face total decimation within 48 hours, escalating the rhetoric and threats against Iran, saying that they're going to target key infrastructure facilities, which are not facilities that are military based. If we're looking for rules of war here, they're not going to happen. Senator Lindsey Graham suggests the U.S. should just consider taking control of Iran's Krog Island. Just take the island, as Donald Trump indicates that he's going to take Cuba and do what he wants with it. It's his. Um, this type of language is dangerous for the United States, and I don't have to tell you why. You can just surmise that yourself. We shouldn't be taking anything from anyone at this point in 2026. The Trump administration is deploying ICE agents to assist TSA operations, but that takes a lot of training. And what are these people going to do besides harass people for their passports? Exactly. Another meteor strike has hit Texas following a similar incident recently in Ohio. The people are saying that these are the natural occurrences. There's a lot of theories floating around online saying that these could be strikes, but let's tone down that type of talk, because all you're going to do is cause a panic. Meteor strikes hitting are natural occurrences, but again, normally we have a warning saying that there's a meteor that's close to the U.S. or could strike somewhere in the world. But apparently the Trump administration has cut funding for NOAA and other satellites, and so we have no warning when these things occur. Robert Mueller died over the weekend, and Trump said that he's happy he's dead, and he's celebrating, which is interesting because when that day comes, and that day will come, you're also the age of Robert Mueller. No one lives forever. There will be celebrations, and anyone in the Trump sphere that says we're being disrespectful needs to understand the president's disrespectful. Concerns continue to grow over the FCC role in its approval of the Nexstar Tegna merger, which critics are arguing the agency is bypassing or weakening anti-monopoly regulations, because they are. They're jumping from a cap of 39% to over 60% for this merger, and it's a conservative merger. It's a takeover of television and what we see and what we hear. The Epstein files are still not available to us and being withheld, and we're being lied to, and the president is directly implicated in horrendous crimes against young girls. This all needs to be released and investigated. And this is your morning news rundown. I'm Simply Sugar. Like, share, and follow if you can.